And welcome back to another edition of Classic Doom Walkthroughs. Today we're continuing along with Doom Arrival. This is map 6, The Ledge. This is a very big map, very tough. In fact, one of the hardest parts of this map, ironically, is the beginning. The opening sequence here is extremely busy, as you can see. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to just try to clear out a few of the nuisance imps and other enemies that are firing from all directions. As you can see, it's never a dull moment. And then I can get to about really much more information and detail about what this map is about. Of course, it's about ledges. As you can see, there's ledges everywhere, easy to fall off, but more importantly, there's just a whole bunch of different areas. And some of the ledges are really just teleporters. It's really a fun map, and the final boss fight with the two cyber demons and the archvile, very tough. So, all right, let's just take a quick second to get our bearings here. The game is powered by GZDoom using the Doom 2 Hell on Earth platform. As always, we're playing on the ultra-violence difficulty setting in order to get 100% in all three of these categories. There are, 207 kills to be had, 4 secrets, 136 items. There is lots going on. So the first thing you do down below is when you grab your regular shotgun, you run straight ahead. Do not grab the radiation suit. Do run straight up the stairs to the platform, which will have a teleporter. It takes you right here. And then, of course, you're in a melee with all the enemies all around you. Just beyond is an archvile and an arachnotron. You can see the arachnotron right now. There is also a whole bunch of gunners around. Looks like some of them have been shot, some of them have not. There's also, of course, a mancubi, or mancubus. I guess there's only one. Mancubus down below. To the, well, not down below, but to the left. Yeah, lots of gunners, so that's always fun. So you do your best to clear off and try not to take too much damage, but you do try to take care of the enemies below. Okay. There's another imp down there. I don't see the gunner, which is good, if that's true. Let's see if we could... Oh, did I take some fire from someone? Well, what are you going to do? There are chain gunners down here. Yeah, they're hard to get, I'm going to be honest. So what we'll do now is we're going to go ahead and grab quickly the rocket launcher and kind of duck away, because we are not going to go for the archvile or the arachnotron at this point. We will get them later, but we do want that rocket launcher. It will come in handy. All right, remember there are gunners down below. They are hard to pick off, as you can see. Grab the chain gun and it'll take you over here, basically. If you want to switch it back up to the regular shotgun, that's okay too. Just be careful, there are enemies all around. Looks like I got hit with the from the mancubi through the cage. So, I mean, there is a lot of danger at the beginning. It's hard to not take any damage, but eventually, if you just clear out and take your time, there are health packs around, so it's not like you're completely lost and without any help. Now that gunner's still down there. If we can just get him. Ah, that's not too bad. Okay, so we'll go back down now. Back again just to the platform. We do want to kind of alert those. I don't know if you saw them, but there were a couple of cacos just beyond, so we're going to try to get them too. All right, I think we've had just about enough of the mancubus. There wasn't any infighting yet with it, so attack with it. Let's just take care of it. Quit being a nuisance. There we go. Pick up some goodies. Okay, I think we've done what we can here. I think we've taken care of most of the enemies. Those enemies can't get us. Those are still the mancubi. So I guess the next thing we can do is we can go ahead and get the first secret, if memory serves. So I'm going to hop down, grab the rad suit, hit the switch. It's going to take us over here. Yeah, so this nice little area, and takes us back through here. We can pick up now the ammo since we have the rad suit. So let's go ahead and do that. So again, what we did is we hit the switch there. So there are a couple of 3 or 4 cacos. If we can take care of some of them, in fact, this might be a good time to use some rockets, just for efficacy. You don't need to use rockets. Alright, I don't think they're close enough to really do much here, so we're going to head over. They're down this way somewhere. So we'll go ahead, hit the... Yeah, there we are. So just be ready for them, though, because they will pop up. But don't go too far, because there are more enemies as you approach. And just beyond, to the left, there's an arachnotron. So don't go any further than this. As you can hear the arachnotron. There we go. And now we can just peekaboo shoot the arachnotron. Keeping in mind, of course, more enemies will continue to come out. That should do it for now. Whoop. Careful the arachnotron. See, I said careful the arachnotron for you, but I did not accept that admonishment for myself. Silly. Silly, silly. So let's go ahead. As you can see, there's just so much going on at all times. This really is the crossfire level for sure, the ledge. Lots of fun, though. Lots going on. So let's go ahead and take care of the rest of the enemies on these ledges. Around the corner here, some more imps. So far, so good, yeah. So there's lots of ammo to pick up. Don't worry about shotgun shells for now. There's quite a bit. Armor bonuses, always nice. Do go ahead and grab. Now be careful when you're going around past, we don't have the red key yet, and we already passed the yellow door at the beginning. We don't have the yellow key either. Some low-hanging fruit here, if we can grab some, pick off some gunners. There's more here. There's 2 there, usually another one here, no. So now we have more here that are a little harder to get, but we do want some infighting. As you can see, they will shoot at each other quite mercilessly. There are some chain gunners below, to the left and above. Sometimes when they fire at you, they will go ahead and hit the archvile, which will then promptly take care of them. So, doesn't seem like that's going to happen right now. We can continue to hang around looking for more gunners. But I think for now, what we'll do is we'll just go ahead and proceed kind of like to the next little area, which is over here. You have some Omega armor and some bonuses, so go ahead and fall down here and do that. And then kind of like launch yourself off straight up to the teleporter. Takes us back to where the start area is. We'll head back, though, because we did want to just take care of those things. The other thing we're going to want to do while we're here is there is also another area below to go down. Just trying to figure out where is the, I think the rad suit is here. Oh, it's over here at the end. Okay, so jump down to this area. This is near the blue door where we just were, where the arachnotron was firing off from the distance. There are a number of plasma packs, 3 I think. So let's go ahead. I think I already picked up 2. I think that was the 3rd one. And anyway, just make sure you go around looking for all of them and you make sure you get them all. Pick up whatever ammo you like. I think the red teleporter takes us back to the very beginning. The white takes us back to where we were. Does memory serve? Yes. Okay, good. So take the white teleporter back. So now we've cleared that area. And what is there left to do? Well, let's go have a look. Yeah, there's the yellow key. So what we're going to want to do now, any more enemies to low-hanging fruit, as they say. Now, here's what's going to happen. I'll just get out of the way for a second. As soon as we grab the yellow key, there will be an archvile teleporting in, and it will go ahead on the other side where we started. So we're going to want to get back to the start point right away. So break out and to blow it off. So let's go ahead, break out your rocket launcher. Grab the yellow key, launch yourself off of here. Yeah, you don't want to get hit. And there it is right there. It's caused us some trouble, yeah, because that's just a lot of trouble that's going to go on and on and on. Look at all the bodies here. You don't want the archvile running around on its own, unattended, can we say? So that's what I do. Fire off the rockets as soon as I take the teleporter back here. So now we have the yellow door. Now having grabbed the yellow key, you'll notice there's a red key on the other side. So if the door closes behind you, You can't get out. So, I mean, it's not like you're kind of stuck, but there are like 5 Mancubi. So I like to make sure that they're taken care of before I get trapped in the room. Oh, brother. Yeah, every practice run, I'm like, yeah, no big deal. Just make sure you let the door pop open. So it's less good, in my opinion, because there's also going to be some other enemies like Revenants coming and so on, that the door open would have been a little bit better. So do try to keep the door open. And you just kind of run back and forth. So what we'll do now, I guess I'll put it the chain gun, just grab some of the goodies here, is as soon as we kind of approach up there, we're going to alert some Revenants. So grab your plasma packs, grab the blue, but head down here because there's going to be Revenants coming the other way. At least we'll delay their arriving to us by taking care of the smaller enemies first. Oh, almost done. Is that good? No? Okay. We're going to wait for all these enemies to teleport in. I think they have. I think so. And here come the Revenants, so... Now, I think I got everyone. Yes. Okay, now grab the plasma rifle, of course, because that's always nice. Break out your chain gun, though, because there are 3 chain gunners above. Very well-placed chain gunners. Very much will tear you to pieces. So go ahead and grab your chain gun and take care of those 3 clowns up above. More plasma here. Go ahead and pick it up. These stairs lead to a switch, but really it just opens up this teleporter. I take out the regular shotgun at this point because it'll take us to an area with a bunch of imps primarily. I think we can handle the imps reasonably well with a regular shotgun. At least I hope. So let's go ahead. I mean, if you want to use the shotgun, well, I'm using the shotgun. If you want to use the chain gun, that's fine too. I don't think it's necessary, but the choice of weapon there is either or. I think plasma rifle is a little overdone. Now, over here, these are interesting. These are 2 health bonuses, but they actually count for 8. Yeah, so if you're not quite at 100, grab a couple of stim packs to get yourself up to 100, because it'd be a waste otherwise. There are a few enemies that are easy to pick off from across the way. There was a shotgunner that took a piece off of us a moment ago. We're going to be teleporting over there in a moment. Okay, I would take out the chain gun at this point because we didn't get any of the gunners. So let's just hit the switch. It will reveal this teleporter, but get ready to fire. There are gunners. Yeah, it's easy to take a little bit of damage. I took a tiny bit, but nothing too crazy. And that pretty well clears out this area. More rockets, more plasma. Always be greedy about collecting your ammo. Hit the switch. That'll show us the red key and allow us to get out of this area, but we're not done here. I mean, it looks like we're done, but we're not. If you look carefully over there, there's what is actually a secret area. So we're going to go ahead and launch ourselves off of there, grab all the goodies, and of course, Berserk Pack is nice. I'm not going to be doing a lot of punching out in this area, but it's good to know. It just allows us the rat suit allows us to go through the slime green damaging area without taking any damage. The only thing down here is that stim pack that I've been able to find anyway. There's nothing else here. So just go ahead. If you need the stim pack, go ahead and grab it, I guess. But once you're done, that's it. So, oh, did I not grab the red key? Oh, I did not. Okay, well, that's okay because I did jump down to the lower area. So we have to take the sequence to get the secret. So we have to go through the sequence again to get back to where this all happened, and boom. And now we have the red key, which of course will take us back, if you remember, to where we teleported over down all these ledges. There was a red key door, or red door, I guess, right over here. Again, this is going to be another door. Let's see if we can get some more low-hanging fruit. Yeah, for sure. A lot of them have congregated here, or some of them have, anyway. So what we have here is going to be another door with a blue, if you notice, on the inside. So we have to be careful not to lock ourselves in, because as soon as we run in, we're going to grab that. Right here, we're grabbing the super shotgun. Yeah, we're going to want to do that. But first, what we're going to want to do is we're going to teach some Revenants a lesson. Oh, no, not too close. That's not good. All right. Maybe super shotgun for the rest as the door keeps closing. Unless you're timing that properly, which I did not. Okay. Turn the corner here, get rid of the rest of the enemies, and there are a whole bunch of health bonuses here. With all the cart guy, it's easy to miss. There are also about 4 cacos around, so let's see if we can kind of track them down. Yeah, they're through here at this point. But be mindful, there's an arachnotron over there. Now, if you could have stayed outside to do this, might have been a little bit easier. That's okay. They're not going anywhere. They're going to come look for you, for sure. Use a chain gun if he's run away so far, which looks like he has. That's one thing I always find annoying, personally, about cacos, is how they back off to, like, God knows where, and it takes forever for them to come back and to find them. So I'm just going fully automatic here. Subject, of course, to the arachnotron's musings. Alright, there we go. So now we've taken care of all the baddies there. There is an area down here with a bunch of enemies and other things to do, but first things first, we're going to go ahead and take care of the arachnotron. Yeah, absolutely. Let's get rid of this nuisance right away. And that's that. Don't take the suit yet. Yes, that is a cyber demon. Never friendly sound, but that is exactly what you hear. It will be released after a few sequences. We're not ready for it yet, so we're not releasing it. But don't worry, it'll be available. Okay, looks like we have all of the armor bonuses, so that's good. Now we can move on to the next area. Be mindful, there are chain gunners and other enemies down below, including one right here. There we go. So I alternate between the super shotgun and the chain gun. Don't forget the armor bonuses. Depending if it's a pinky that comes by, or gunners and imps. I use the chain gun on everybody but the pinkies, basically. Just saves a little bit of ammo as far as being efficient. Okay, that shouldn't be... There shouldn't be too many more, although I'm missing a few chain gunners in my own mind. Anyway, I don't see them. That may be it. Oh, there's a shotgunner. Okay. We'll grab the ammo. Why not? We're here. And all of the armor bonuses are taken, so that's good too. So we will take the radiation suit because we are running down here. Just to pick up the ammo in this area, there are a few imps, or an imp or so over on this side. But more importantly, there's some good ammo here, so go ahead and pick it up. And on this area where all the armor bonuses are, this area where you have some rockets and so on, there is a secret. Do not take that invincibility yet, invulnerability, because we're going to need it for the cyber demon. So that's what I save it for. So go ahead. You have to shoot the wall, though, to open it. Okay. So now we continue along through the slime pit. That's kind of where we started. We've made a big circle. As soon as we step up here, head over to the left. 4 or 5 chain gunners are going to come out. They're never happy to see you, so I mean, you might as well just dispose of them. They're not going to be friendly. And that's that. So what will happen, just so I can explain, it's just a time sequence based on what you do. There will be a teleporter opening up here, and that's going to take us to a secret, which is going to be a megasphere, which is, of course, a beautiful thing. That's going to be after we take care of the cyber demon. The cyber demon is actually guarding the switch for us to get inside, to be able to see that. Anyway, yada, yada. But by the time we come back here, there will be a teleporter here, so we do have to come back. We will take this teleporter. It'll take us up here. Break out your plasma rifle. Grab all the goodies, because as soon as you do hit that switch, the cyber demon is going to pop out. And what we're going to want to do is we're going to want to head back to where the slime is, where we had that invulnerability. So let's go ahead. We'll press that switch. We'll head down, looking for this switch. Grab all these goodies here while we're up here. Oop, got to be careful though. But as soon as you jump off, yeah, you end up away. So that's not too bad. Let's go ahead now, pick up a little bit of health, and then we pick up our invulnerability. And let's head up the stairs here, because we're going to go chase our cyber demon friend into oblivion. There you are, sir. Eat my plasma rifle. Try to stay as close as you can, of course. Can't hurt you, so why not hurt him? Say hello to my little friend. He's no match for us. Ta-da! And that's that. So now hit the switch. An absolute beautiful thing. I'm going to break out my... Well, I'll just put out my super shotgun for now. There is the Megasphere. So we are going to be able to get that soon. The other switch we're going to hit is this one. And as soon as we get out there and hit the other switch, there will be some archviles coming out. So we need to try to get them, if possible, with rockets before trying to face them with the plasma rifle. That's what I try to do. Of course, the blue key is now being lowered. Come on, rockets. Let my aim be true. Oh, my aim or my timing was not true. All right, I think I got at least one. That's not so bad. So now we're going to head back. Take the teleporter. Getting a little low here. Now we're over this way. We can grab a little bit of health, I guess. Maybe we can grab a little bit more over here. All right, let's go take on the archvile. There's one left. All right, let's try to take some cover. There we go. So that was a little bit delayed, but that's how you do it. Usually I'm successful getting both of those archviles with the rockets from the ledge above, which is pretty good. So I'm always happy about that. This time I needed to come down and fight them off with the plasma rifle, but that's okay because that's probably the way you're normally going to be accustomed to doing it. All right, so now armed with our rad suit, let's go back to where I promised there'd be a teleporter open, and there it is. Like I said, there would be. Aha! Ah, sweet. So now we reverse the sequences, of course, for all of the teleporters, and now we have everything we need here. And now we go out because we're done. We have the blue key. We're allowed to get out, and that will take us to this blue key door. And if you remember, there is an archvile there. I like to use rockets. Feel free to use what you like. That should do it, yeah. So now we're in here. The chain gunner's already taken care of, and now we have some Mancubi, who are all very eager to make our acquaintance as well. They always are. Excellent. Okay. We have two sets of imps left next to each of the in between the exit door. I assure you that is not really an exit. It takes us towards the exit. It's not the exit, so don't get too excited. So where are we now? Yeah, we have all except for one item, and we do have all 4 secrets, most of the kills. So what we have now are a gaggle of revenants that are waiting for us. Let's go ahead and say hello, shall we? All right, boys. Any survivors? No, that would be a super shotgun tool. So that's it, but it's not. Now we have the big fight, which is one archvile, 2 cyber demons, and a whole bunch of baddies. So let's go ahead and do our best to clear this area, because now we're at the point of no return. We hit the switch. This is all we can do. We'll head down, grab the suit, grab the goodies, and get ready to grab... Yeah, there's a BFG, thank goodness. For 2? My God. Please, give me as many as I can handle. There's 1 gone. Come on, you. Very stubborn. There we go. Oh, I did not see that archvile. There he is, though. Another fire. Just thin out the herd a little. Remember, there are Mancubi above. Okay, now we have a bunch of Mancubi to deal with. So why don't we go ahead and do that? They're all up there. Just be mindful you can take some fire from a whole bunch of different directions. They're not easy to see. Obviously, if you have free look, you'll be able to see them a lot better. I don't use free look. I don't like free look. I never use free look unless I absolutely have to. And I don't have to here. But of course, it would be easier to see the ones above. Now be mindful of these little shrub tree stump things. Yeah, these are very, very, very well placed in order for you to have a rocket blow up in your face. That's their purpose. So just be mindful of that. Those are, yeah, I think I got him. Yeah, the ones at the very top are the hardest, needless to say. All right, I need to go collect some more rockets. Let's go ahead and do that. How many do I have left? Yeah, I just have the one mancubus left. All right, come here, you. All right, do I go back and get some more? Yeah, sure, why not? So let's go ahead, grab some of these goodies. I'm going to go ahead and grab the suit, because why not? Grab these goodies, because why not? And let's see if we can find a way to just get the last rocket or two at the mancubus. Maybe now? Oh boy, peekaboo, peekaboo. There we go. And that, my friends, should be it. So I think we've collected everything else. All the goodies are taken. Before we head really up, let me just double check. Yeah, it looks pretty good. So we'll head down, we'll do our final count. Yes, all 218 kills, all 4 secrets, all 136 items. You know what that means? You bet, we're done. And that's the ledge. Really a tough but fun level from the Arrival. I really, really like Doom Arrival. This is a really very challenging WOD. There are lots and lots of enemies and things to do in different areas. I do like the double-sided doors that kind of keep you on your toes. I think I blew that once or twice as far as being able to keep the door open, but I've taught you the trick anyways, making sure that maybe you do a little bit better to make sure the door doesn't close behind you. If you do get caught, though, at least my walkthrough will show you how to go ahead and make it through there without taking too much damage. And, of course, to find all the different areas and all the enemies and all the secrets and all the items, that's never a bad thing, too. Hopefully, the walkthrough was simply fun to watch. It was a good watch and certainly gave you some good tips and tricks. In any event, do hit the subscribe button. You won't miss further videos that I upload. For now, that's it for Classic Doom Walkthroughs. Thanks for joining us today, and we'll see you next time.